Hello, welcome back to Storytime with SBM. Today's story is about me, about how I became a kaiju. Once upon a time, I just got home after a long workout session at the gym. I was so exhausted I said, "Phew!" Once I said that, I said, "What a workout! Doc really put me through the wedger today." And then I sat down on my blue couch and said, "Time to relax and put on a movie." And then I was clicking on the buttons trying to find a movie. Once I found one, I started to watch it. And then one of the characters in the movie said, "Oh no, Sarman, a giant monster is attacking the city." Then the other character said, "Stand back, Ichigo. I'm about to use my forbidden technique." Forbidden technique, I thought to myself. But then he started to look at the moon. And you're not going to believe it. He was growing. He said, "Rah!" The first character was in shock and confusion. And then, you're not going to believe it, he was a freaking kaiju. I was so surprised I went. Then he started to beat the character's ass. The villain who was attacking the city. He used a Godzilla type power thing, and then he stomped on it, winding up killing it. And then after he killed him, he said, "Grrrr!" And then the character went up him and said, "You did it! You're the strongest kaiju of all time!" And then once the movie ended, I turned off the TV. And then once I turned it off, I said, "What a great movie, especially when the hero became a kaiju." And then I said, "Imagine becoming a kaiju by looking at the full moon? That would be awesome." And then I turned my head around, looking at the doors that lead to the backyard. And then I said, "Come to think of it, tonight is a full moon." And then I thought to myself, I said. And then I said, "I wonder." And then I got up from my blue couch, walked towards the door that led to the backyard, and then started to walk, and walk. It was so dark, and once I kept walking, I said, "Maybe if I look at myself at the moon, I'll become a kaiju myself. I'll finally have the dream body I always wanted." And then I stopped at a hill. I said, "This spot looks good as any. Don't want to crash or destroy my house." And then I took a deep breath. Whew. And then I said, "Alright, let's see if this works." And then I started to look at the moon. I've been staring and staring. I've been staring for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Then when I reached the 5 minutes, I said, nothing is happening. And then after a few more minutes, I said, "I've been standing here for a few minutes now, but my body is still the same." Then I just sighed. And then I said, "Maybe I'm just being foolish. There's no way this would turn me into a kaiju." Well, at least I have a lovely place to look at the moon. But then, all of a sudden, I felt a sensation go off in my body. My muscles started to feel very weird. I said, "What's going on? I feel funny." Then I felt some bumping in my heart. My heart was beating so fast. I didn't know what was going on. I felt like I was growing. And then I felt some on my arm. And then I felt it on my other arm. It was hurting really badly. I didn't know what was going on. I was so confused and in shock. And then I felt sensation on my back. My back was starting to feel like it was growing. Like I'm growing up so fast. Then I felt the sensation on my legs. And then the sensation got even more worse. I felt it. Then I felt the sensation everywhere. And then I felt the sensation on my knee too. And then I crumbled the floor for some reason. And then my body started to hurt really, really badly. And I just felt like I was growing and growing. Like from an action movie. Like the movie that I saw. But then, after that, all of a sudden, It stopped. Once I opened my eyes, I said, "What just happened?" I felt a weird sensation come over me and zoned out. But then I realized something. I was in the sky. I said, "Is this the sky? How did I get up here?" And then I looked down at my chest. You're not gonna believe it. I said, "My pecs! They're huge! Absolutely monstrous! I think I can see my house from here. It's so tiny. And my feet are so big." And then, all of a sudden, I said, "Could it be?" And then, once I said that, I looked at my arm and flexed it. And then I said, "Amazing!" Then I flexed in my other arm. I was so surprised I said, "It's finally happened! I'm a Kaiju!" Alright, that is story time with SBM. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video about me turning into a Kaiju. Stay tuned for more. If you want to see more, tell me in the comments below. Bye!